You got no sugar.
You ain't got no sugar? Damn! Y'all ain't never got no baby.
My name is Mark, and I go by Mars today. Come from San Francisco Bay Area. Very proud to have been born and raised in San Francisco. Still here, living in the Mission District. Been here for a minute. Probably be here for a minute. Grew up in Bernal Heights to a couple of hippies, basically raised by a couple of agnostic spiritualist hippies who had a great record collection. I got into production when I was about 14 or 15. Probably came shortly after I started freestyling with homies at high school, and there was like maybe a need for beats or a desire, and maybe I was already kind of rapping and singing with a guitar, and so that was the missing element. Because it was probably like a good decade almost before I made music that I would have objectively enjoyed as a listener. The process could be quite enjoyable and important without the product being worthwhile. And that's still okay, because those were building blocks to me being able to make something that was good. You know? You're talking about a decade of sitting in a room alone working on a craft, so that's the obstacle, I think. And then all your relatives being like, oh, still at it, huh? And the friends like, how's the music going? And what do you say, you know? It's like day by day. I produced the debut album for a local rapper under the name Say Knowledge, who I think is one of the most kind of like creative and talented artists out of our area. And that did really well. It was like #1 on college hip hop all over the country, and got a bunch of premieres on Vibe and OK Player and stuff like that. So I felt solid about that. Working with Los Racas, those are my good friends, another Panamanian rap group out of Oakland, who got signed to Universal Latin this year. Produced 2 songs off their album and work with them constantly in the studio as well as live music. Yeah, so right now I'm in the finishing stages of mixing up a beat tape. It's gonna be called Awake, and it's probably some of my best work to date, and I'm excited to put it out, and don't have a date on it yet, but I'm finishing mixing over at different First Studios in the Mission. I would say that I would describe my sound as an eclectic, soulful sound. You can definitely hear some West Coast kind of tendencies in my production style. Most of the times I'm just trying to kind of give people the mood that I seek out of music, which is something to escape to and something that they can come back to, and that gives them a certain good feeling, as well as maybe sparks some type of introspection or some type of, thinking process for them. Most times I start with the drums when I start my beats. I think probably because I come from a hip-hop background, that I just want to make sure the drums are slapping and properly programmed, and then I can kind of catch that vibe and take it from there. Going onward from here, I see my sound developing into even more dynamic musical ranges. Like so far I have a horn section that I work with, and a bunch of vocalists and guitars and bass, drummers. So I think trying to expand and kind of make things more grandiose, and at the same time obviously keeping a root in simple and kind of tasty.
is the
The firm, track masters.
All alone on a Sunday morning, holding me, touching me, feeling me. Oh, baby, baby, I'm longing. Baby, I'm longing. Baby, I'm longing. Baby, 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 I'm.
this is the club's you'll play this
If I'm capturing a vibe in here, if I'm feeling something, and I'm taking that in and then instantly transferring it into my computer system, in a way, really you do have power as a producer to say, do I want to make some music that makes someone want to go work out? Or do I want to make some music that makes someone want to make a baby? Or what do I want to make right this moment? And that's kind of, I think, it allows you to channel whatever you're feeling in that instant into something that you can, pass on to someone else, and hopefully they can ride with it too.